I don't see the presentation up yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, action.
Okay, healthy cake. My aunt. Okay. 14 tube.
Sampler, including you. Okay, now we give our undivided attention to Brother Minhaj. He will do a summary of chapter 3. And inshallah, so Brother Minhaj. Do not take off.
The name of the chapter is relating to Allah. This chapter talks about the characteristics needed for to holding on to Allah. These are the characteristics: thankfulness to Allah, worshiping Allah, love of Allah, becoming Hanif, and jihad, striving in the path of Allah.
Get into the
Closer.
The first characteristic is thankfulness to Allah. Iman requires praise and thanks to Allah. Allah's bounties and blessings are countless. Allah commanded the Prophet Ibrahim to thank him by reciting the following verse: "It is He who guides me, it is He who gives me to eat and drink. Whenever I am sick, it is He who heals me. It is He who makes me die and brings me to life. And upon Him I put my hope that He would forgive my sins on the day of judgment." The second characteristic is worshiping Allah. The Holy Quran states that true taqwa cannot be obtained until all of your actions in life are done exclusively to earn the pleasure of Allah. Allah says in the Quran, "O mankind, worship your Lord alone, who has created you and those before you, so that you may attain taqwa or righteousness." Worshipping Allah means doing everything in our life while being Allah conscious. Do everything for the sake of Allah.
Allah conscious.
I like that. It is the intention behind our actions that really matters. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Actions are judged by intentions, and everyone shall have what he intended." Next slide. The third characteristic is love of Allah. The Quran says, "Those who have Iman love Allah more than anything else." With this love, we live as servants of Allah everywhere, willingly making sacrifices required of us. We show our love by being closer to Allah through salah. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, when a person prays, he actually comes near to Allah and talks to Him. Next slide. The other characteristic is becoming Hanif. The Hanif is the one who keeps himself away from everything that is false and belongs only to Allah. An example of a Hanif, as mentioned in the Quran, is the Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Two of his outstanding characteristics were love for Allah and complete trust in Allah. The last characteristic is jihad is striving in the path of Allah. Allah says, "And strive hard in God's cause with all the striving that is due to Him. The believers are only those who truly believe in Allah and His Messenger, and then they doubt not, and who struggle hard with their wealth and their lives in the way of Allah. It is they who are the truthful ones." Some qualities of jihad are knowledge of and devotion to the Quran, Iman or strong faith, and sabr or patience. Next slide. This chapter also talks about the impediments in holding onto Allah. These are characteristics you should avoid. You should avoid pride. The Prophet Muhammad says, "No one will be admitted into paradise who has even a tiny grain of pride in his heart." The day that you feel you have attained something special is the day of your spiritual death. You should also avoid hypocrisy. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "These characteristics are the signs of a hypocrite, even if he fasts, performs his prayers, and thanks to God. When he speaks, he lies. When he makes a promise, he breaks it. And when he is trusted, he betrays his trust." We should avoid pessimism or the feeling of hopelessness, which is called kunut. Allah calls kunut an act of disbelief and rejection. You should also, you gotta avoid uncontrollable anger, abuse of the tongue, and lustful passions. The Prophet said, whoever can promise me that he will be with virtuous, with what is between his lips and what is between his thighs, I promise that he will go to the garden.
Alhamdulillah, Brother Minhaj, for his summary.
Thank you.